So in the back you can see, on the right side, you can see all the competitors walking towards the waiting area. You can see Alexander walking there. He's going to be the first one to compete. Let's see who's coming up as well.
Yeah, Sung is here already as well.
Yeah, I see Mats Valk walking right now. He's coming.
Will you be biased because Mats is in the finals?
Well, it would be weird not to be biased.
It really would. You know, Netherlands has come second at big tournaments so often. I mean, Guus was second in the very first World Championships, 1982.
Yeah.
Then I've become second in 2.9, and then Mats also got a second place. So
only in 2011 we were like sixth.
Yeah, 2011 was not a good year for us.
No. So the Americans are walking up, as well as Felix. They're all going into the competitor area. And let's see how they're going to cope with their nerves.
Yeah, America is really overrepresented here again.
Well, it's a big country.
Yeah, they do have a lot of really good cubers. Paul with 69 chance of Felix winning. Well, that doesn't really come as a surprise, really. It doesn't, no. So everybody in the finals is using the same method right now?
Kian, who was using Ru, he won the first round. Unfortunately, in the second round, he did really bad. And he didn't get until the semifinals. He's the only guy who's really fast right now with Ru. Also, Alexander Lau is here, but he didn't make it to the finals. Yeah, but CFOP right now is just the main method, I think. Maybe within 2 years, we're going to have like a few Ru guys in finals.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that Kian didn't make it to the finals. It was really interesting to see Alex Lau winning the Europeans a few years ago.
Oh yeah, he had also really big trouble with nerves back then.
He did, but he did a good job then.
Yeah, I remember Noah Offers really helped him getting ready for it. He took a walk with him, and he just constantly said, keep calm, and you're gonna make it," and he did.
Yeah, well, he really hasn't been practicing and preparing for this Worlds a lot. That's why his results are not that spectacular yet.
No.
So full CFOP in the finals.
Yeah. Do you think the difference between color neutral people and having a 1 or 2 cross color solvers?
Oh, that's like a religious question, man.
It almost is.
Do you believe in color neutrality? Well,
I think it's gonna make an 0.5 difference if you practice it. Until you start
0.5, really?
Yeah, that much.
Oh, yeah, Lucas Etter is still missing. We just got in looking for him. We cannot start without him. So, color neutral, right?
Yeah.
I think it's really about how much you can see in inspection. I mean, if you're only a cross-white solver, but you can always see your first pair in inspection, like Philip Wire.
Yeah,
does.
Philip Wire does.
I don't really see how much of a disadvantage it is. I mean, okay, your cross is maybe going to be 2 moves more, but those 2 moves that will not really make a 0.5 difference.
Yeah, but the chance to get an easy X cross is so much higher on color neutral.
That's true. That's true.
Lars van den Berg did a cross study on that. With moves, and he concluded it will be a bit faster, but the easy cases with easy finger tricks will be different.
But faster in what perspective, though? Is it really time-wise, or is it move count? Move-wise?
But move count doesn't say everything.
It doesn't really, no.
Because execution is important as well. So Lucas just got in.
Lucas is present.
Yeah, he is.
All right. Everybody there? Only a few moments until we can start, I guess. So, Rainier, what do you think is going through their minds of those competitors sitting in the cage right now, as I like to call it?
Everybody has like a different approach to finals. Some people like to cube a lot and keep really warm. Others chill out, listen to some music they like. Just don't focus on anyone. Also, when you're walking up, some people really like to cheer with the crowd when they come on, and others just don't want to look at the crowd at all and just focus on themselves.
It really depends on personality, I guess. I know.
Yeah.
I've been to many competitions, like 121, I guess, and mostly when you're in the finals, I noticed that, like you said, some people really close themselves off.
Yeah.
But some people start goofing around a lot. I mean, I used to be one of those guys, goofing around, maybe annoying some other people, like not trying to get them out of their rhythm, but just making yourself feel more comfortable. I mean, just don't take it too seriously. Have some fun. That's also an approach that might work.
Yeah, true. Yeah. How many competitions did you do exactly? 121?
I think, my name tag says 120.
Okay.
But I'm not really sure if this is 120 or if it's the 121st then.
Okay. You're like one of the most experienced competitors then.
Well, I'm not really sure about that. There are many guys who have more competitions now.
So the crowd is waving right now. We got some.
Oh, they're doing the
action.
Wave. Wow. The fact that this stage is really elevated like this really makes it a little bit easier to watch, I mean, remember last European Championships where they were just it was all one level, and everybody just standing on the tables, standing on the chairs.
Yeah, it's a really nice venue for watching finals. Everybody has their place, and everybody can see the finals.
Yeah, everybody can see. There's a big screen behind them, so they can really
see what's going on.
Have a good look. Yeah, I mean, we are relying on the big screen behind them as well because we're just sitting right next to the solver, so we probably wouldn't be able to solve to see the solves themselves. All right. So there's the staff in the front. Have you considered being staff of any?
I didn't get asked for it.
You weren't asked?
No.
But I remember being asked if you wanted to help.
Oh yeah, sure. But I didn't know before the competition if I could even make it.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened there?
I'm going to walk after this a lot for charity, so that's why.
Oh, that's interesting. What kind of thing would you be doing?
I'm gonna walk like 30 miles every day for 4 days straight.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So this is this like this 4-day walk thing that we going on in the Netherlands?
It is.
The Vierdaagse.
Yeah, it is. By the way, if you haven't posted it yet in the chat, make your predictions be heard.
And also what the time will be.
What do you think? What do you guys think is going to be the average?
Sub 7 absolutely necessary,
to win this,
or maybe just low 7 would be enough. All right. So I guess the crowd is ready. We are ready.
Yeah, everybody's ready.
The competitors are ready.
Maybe the scramblers aren't ready.
And James is getting ready.
Yeah. There's also a fun fact about this is that to make finals this year, you need a 7.79 average.
7.79, that's right, yeah.
And in 2015, you could win with 7.56.
Whoa.
So that's how much cubing has been evolving the last few years.
Crazy. Imagine that the time that you need to win now is the same time that you need to qualify in 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow. How does that compare to the World Championships before that? Do you remember?
I think in 2013 the averages were kind of the same as in 2015, because back then it was in Las Vegas and more people showed up there from Europe and Asia than in Brazil.
Donc, on va commencer la finale du 3x3, l'épreuve principale de la journée.
There we are. It's officially being announced.
We're about to begin the 3x3 final, the Rubik's Cube final for the World Championship 2017.
Wow, I'm sure you could hear that. The crowd just went wild.
En 12e position de France.
In 12th position from France, Alexandre Callier.
Number 12 from the...
Alexander Callier is coming up.
Tous ensemble, c'est le grand jeu. La France est debout. Votre passion toujours nous rassemble. Allez les Bleus, on est tous avec vous.
There he
Les
is.
champions, on est tous ensemble. C'est le grand
Alexandre
jeu.
Callier.
La France est debout. Votre passion toujours nous rassemble. Allez
There
les
must be some
Bleus,
pressure
on
on
est
his
tous
shoulders,
avec vous.
representing the home country here.
He's the only French guy in the finals. So he qualified with a 7.79 average, and he got a 7.23 single.
En 11e position des États-Unis
So
d'Amérique.
he actually
In
tied
11th
with Drew,
place
didn't
from the
he?
United
he did.
States of America.
Only Drew got a
Drew
better
Bratt.
single, 6.04.
Somebody once
And there he
told
is.
me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun.
Actually, what's happening is that the staff asks for all the finalists to choose a song to come up in stage.
Yeah, they did. So Alexander will be using a GAN Air SM, the new one, with green GES. And Drew Bratt will be using a cubicle Waylong GTS2M with just normal magnets. So those are the cubes they are using. And yeah, Alexander's about to start.
So they're both using magnet cubes, right?
Yeah, that's a new thing.
That's interesting, yeah. All right, everybody's silent. There he goes. All right,
7.52.
That's a solid
Alexandre with
first
a
solve there.
7.52.
Next up is Drew for his first solve. Ooh, making many cube rotations during inspection there.
Yeah, I did. He made a slight mistake
Drew
on
with
the
a
overall.
9.03.
Did he just make a cross mistake? Did I see him
yeah,
do
he had to do-
M2 to M2 to
Yeah,
fix a cross?
yeah, he
Oh,
did. Looks like it.
that probably cost him a good solve.
Yeah, that's bad.
Well, nothing's lost yet. 4 solves to go. Alexandre for his second solve. Wow.
591.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
Alexandre with a 5.91.
591. That's absolutely crazy. So he's already got a 7 and a 5. I mean,
Yeah.
if he's going to do another really good sub-7 solve, that's going to be counting.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh,
Drew
A
with
little
an
pause on the POL
8.58.
starting and a bit of a lock up.
8:58. There's some nerves. There's
Yeah.
some nerves. You could see it, yeah. All right. 2 down, 3 to go. Hmm. 776.
Alexandre with a 7.76.
You can still see the difference between Alexander and Drew. Drew turns a bit faster.
Yeah, and Alexander really has a nice fluent solving style. It's
Yeah.
really nice to watch. He had a little hesitation there after the cross, Alexander.
Yeah.
It looked like it wouldn't be that good of a solve, but still 776 is not bad at all. All right, Drew for his third solve.
It's a kind of nervous solve.
11
Drew
flat.
with an 11.00.
Few mistakes. They got a counting 903 right now, so I hope he can get better at the coming two solves.
He's basically out.
Yeah.
Alexander for his fourth solve. Wow.
Nice.
7.42.
Alexander with a 7.42.
So what does he need to get,
Wow.
probably?
So, if he does a really good solve, like if he even beats the 5, he
He can
could have a 6 average there.
Yeah, 695 is the best he can get right now.
Drew with an
868 for Drew.
8.68.
Yeah, a little luck on the OOL cost him a few, I think a second.
Best possible average for Drew is 876 right now, I guess. Last solve.
That's the slowest time.
Alexander with an
855.
8.55.
So that is average is 557, I guess.
757, yeah.
757.
No, what?
That's a really good average for him, isn't it? I don't think he expected to do that good. Drew on his last solve.
Wow.
There you go.
Drew with a
655.
6.55.
And that was a lot better than the first few solves.
Yeah, you know, he wanted to show the crowd that he really had this stuff.
Yeah,
But
his nerves were gone, I guess.
yeah. I mean, 876, that's not that great, is it?
So Alexander is
Let's
now
have a huge
leading
round of
with
applause for
757.
Alexander Clalier and Drew Brads.
Really well done, Alexandra. So next up,
On va passer au
we've
suivant
got the
maintenant.
next two
En 10e
contestants,
position
Yifan Wu
de
and
Taïwan.
Michał Żywulski.
In 10th place.
It's a nice
from Taiwan,
pronunciation, Eric.
Yifan Wu.
Well, that's not really. Oh wow! There we go. Disco lights going on here as well. It's really become like, wow! It's really become the Olympics now.
Yeah, it really is.
Yifan Wu, who qualified with 778 average, and Michał Żywulski with 771.
He does use an GAN Air SM with
En
green
9e
G, yes?
position de Pologne.
Yifan, that is, yeah.
Yeah.
In 9th
Michał,
position
what does
from
he
Poland,
use?
Michał
Emilian Wayne on
Żywulski.
GTS M.
All right, here comes Michał. Michał is the only Polish contestant this time.
Yeah, he is.
His countrymate, the other Michał Pleskowicz, he was sadly knocked out in the semis.
He was quite close, right?
It was quite close, I guess.
He got
Yeah,
like 17.
yeah, probably. He was really surprised to be in the finals, Michał.
Yeah, he was. He got a PB.
Yeah, let's see how he does. I mean, the pressure probably is not that big on his shoulders. I mean, he's just basically happy to be here.
Yeah, he's the underdog.
All right, coming up the first solve. I think it's Yifan to go first. Yeah, he got 10th.
Yifan with
877.
an 8.77.
I think he did 5 F12 pairs, is what I could see.
He did. Maybe some nerves playing along there. Let's see how Michel does on his first. Oh,
9.6.
9.6.
Michal with
That could have been a lot
9.60.
faster.
So I see a question in the chat that says if they get all the same scrambles.
Yeah, they do, of course. Oh. 9.6. Yeah. They do have the same scramble, so everybody has the same scramble on the first solve. Everybody has the same scramble on the second solve. That's it. Have we seen, like, a difference between the scrambles so far? Like, do you think there's particularly
Yifan with an
scramble there?
8.76.
I think that's too early to tell. So you found with an 8.76.
8.76, that's not really what he's going for. Oh. Michel taking his time. Getting ready. There he goes. All right.
8.69.
Michal with an 8.69.
So when you're waiting for the other guy to solve, would you look at his solve? Like would you
no.
glance over, or would
No.
you just focus on yourself?
No, you would get nervous.
You would, right?
Yeah.
Yifan with a
First seven there.
7.53.
He's speeding up.
First sub 8, yeah, he's definitely speeding up. So what are you doing when the other one is solving? Are you just sitting there looking at the crowd, or what are you doing?
You can like focus on yourself, I guess.
All right, Ranier's voice has left us for a moment. He needs a sip of water there. Okay, Michel going for his third. $8.42.
Michal with an 8.42.
He really seems to have some difficulties at the end of his solve,
Yeah.
right? Locking up on some algorithms there. Oh.
Yifan
Sub
with a
8, 7.97. I guess best possible average is 8.08, if I'm correct. Yeah, Michel really taking his time. I think that's a good thing. Don't get yourself stressed out. Take your time. You got 1 minute to get ready, remember? Nobody takes that long.
824.
Michal with an 8.24.
You can see he turns really fast, and then with some small locks.
Yeah, but maybe he's trying to turn a little bit too fast, isn't he?
Yeah.
Final and last soul for Yifan Wu.
Yifan with an 8.30.
I guess that puts him on an 834 average. The third digit, all right, yeah. We'll get to that in a moment. Final and last soul for Michal. Oh,
10.43.
Michal with a 10.43.
All right.
So he's got an 8.9 average. That's all right.
So just to clarify, this third digit that you see at the
Let's have a huge
so you
round of
got a
applause
10
for Yifan
10,
Wu
4,
and Michal
3,
Zhevusky.
3. What does this last digit do? Is it calculated?
No, it's not taken into consideration. These are new timers, and we only use the 2 digits after the.
So
the
it's just disregarded totally.
Yeah. Yes,
All right.
yeah.
All right.
Also, the average is calculated by removing the fastest and the slowest time, and the 3 remaining times. That's where the average
All right.
get calculated from.
Yeah. So
En
we got it on the big
huitième
screen now.
position
The
des
États-Unis
standings
d'Amérique.
right now.
In 8th position from the United States of America, Lucas Etter.
All right. Next up,
Lucas Ever.
Lucas and Sun. He looks casual, like a walk in the park.
Yeah, he really does.
Is he wearing some basketball shorts there?
It looks like
En
it.
7e position de Corée.
We had some other American.
In
viewers,
7th position
who are a
from
big fan of
Korea,
basketball
Sung
as
Hyuk
well,
Nam.
weren't we? Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
we did.
Yeah, Drew Bratz was like
Yeah, he is.
a really big fan as well.
So now South Korea.
Yeah,
Sean Nam.
The text under in the screen is wrong there. This is
Yeah.
Sung
It
Sung Yuk Nam.
So he qualified with a 7.46 average, and Lucas qualified with a 7.66 average. Lucas used a cubicle GTS2M, and Seong Nam used a cubicle Valk M.
So that's the first Valk that's being used so far,
Yes,
right?
it is.
All right, Lucas Etter, former world record holder as well. Starting off.
Wow. 657.
657.
Those
Lucas
TPS
with
were
a
insane.
6.57.
Let's see what's it.
That really looked good, didn't it?
Yeah, I did.
All right, next up, Sung for his first solve. Ooh. Oh! What just happened?
So that's a timer malfunction, or it is
Or he pressed the reset
Yeah.
button there. We don't really know.
no.
All we
So-
know is it was a really fast solve.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like a 6 flat or maybe even a 5.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what the delegate will decide if he gets an extra or it's counted as a DNF. We didn't finish.
We saw a similar thing happen at the 4x4 finals, didn't
Yeah. Yeah, the favorite Sebastian Weyer got a DNF as well. He pressed the reset button on it while he stopped the cube. So yeah, that's unfortunate right now.
we? But sometimes it also happens that the timer just randomly resets,
There's a
right?
timer
Even though you
malfunction,
don't press
so
the
it's an
button.
extra
Yes, it does.
actually.
If you like press too hard,
Ah, it's confirmed. We have an extra
We have an
attempt.
extra attempt.
We have an extra attempt. Right? There's still some
Yeah, they're
final
discussing it
discussions
right now. So they're maybe gonna get a different timer right now. So they make sure that there isn't any problem in the future.
Wow.
So as you can see right now, there's a new timer being put on.
No, a little bit of technical difficulties there then.
Yeah,
They must be really sure that it was the timer's fault. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing this.
Yes. Is there a way to prevent these timer malfunctions?
Well, well, there are actually. I think there are these little plastic rings you can put around the button, so it's not likely to press them. But if it's really a timer malfunction, then it wasn't not really reset it because of that. You know,
So
that wouldn't have prevented it either.
Let's see how it does in the extra.
It would just make it easier to decide
Yes.
if it was the timer's fault or your fault. Oh, 8
Oh, that's unfortunate for him.
Oh, that's really unfortunate for him.
He probably got like a low 6 on
I think it
the
was like a
solve.
6.1.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
That's unfortunate, yeah.
Let's see what Lucas does.
That really gets you off guard, though, as a competitor. Also doing 2 souls in a row. I mean, discussing with the judges. Whoa.
Wow.
6.23.
6.23.
That's accounting 6.5 right there for
Yeah.
Lucas.
So right now the 6.2 is the fastest, so that gets removed out of the average.
Oh, he stayed calm there.
Yeah.
Didn't let himself be distracted by
And
the fuss around
the
him.
POL recognition was insane.
He knew what he was going to get, didn't he? He just did the whole LMPL in one go.
Yeah.
You know, at some cases it's really easy to see, but not at all. Definitely not at all. Well, unless your name is Philip Wire, apparently. That's what he told me. He can always predict the PLL at his OLL. That's crazy. All right, so I'm going for a second solve.
That's really nice.
6.96.
6.96.
He didn't let himself down after the 8-1.
Yeah, he recovered. He really recovered, didn't he? All right, third solve, important one here. Is he going to continue this streak, or will we see some hesitation, some nerves maybe? Oh, yeah, there was a little luck up there. Did you see that?
Yeah, problems on his fourth pair.
7.60.
And then OPO was pretty fast, actually. So he made up.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you lock up, you know you made a mistake, and then you even find the courage and the skill to improve your TPS. Then that's crazy. Yeah,
Nice.
640.
6.40.
It's insane how he can do under pressure with a counting.
Yes.
He might get a counting 8.1 if he fails one solve.
Wow, imagine he did not get that extra on the first. I mean, it was a 6.1. It would be really close. He really would be up for the title maybe now. I mean, 2 attempts at another 6, and then it's probably in the pocket. It looks 761. I mean, it's crazy
Lucas
fast,
is
but it's
7.
really
So
not what he
so
needs.
there's no +2.
It's not what he needs.
A +2 means that it's less than 45 degrees.
Well, if he does a really good last one, he still can get a 6 average, you know? All right, Sung up for his fourth solve. No pressure there. Doing some last minute rotations there. Maybe he's not really sure of his cross.
Oh, slight mistake, cost him half a
Sung with
second.
7.58.
So Lucas can get a...
That looked like an easy,
Yeah.
like a six moveable and an A perm, right? He got A perm before. A perm, that's like the perm you get at home. It's really fast, and in competition, it always kills you for locking up. Because of this double flick, I mean, they're prone to error.
Okay, so
7.56. That's
Lucas
solid.
with a
That's solid.
7.56.
So we get a 7.24 average.
724 average, but I mean it's solid. But I don't think it's enough. I mean he is in the lead now. He took over the lead from Alexander with 757, and now Sung is up. Sung still can get a 6 average as well if he does a solve better than 6.40.
Wow, 6.52.
Sung up with a
6.52.
6.52.
Wow, the level of competition is crazy. 702 average for
So that
him.
puts him in the lead, right?
Let's have a big round of applause
After
for
messing
Lucas
up
Etta
that
and
first
Sung
solve.
Nam.
Wow. Imagine the nerves. I mean, even imagine if that first solve would be counting. I mean,
Yeah.
6.1. Let's see what that gets. That would put him at
It's
663. I mean, oh. Well,
It's a really shame of the timer malfunction.
if we don't know. I mean, if he would done the first one correctly, I mean, there's no way we could tell he would do the other 4 well.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be too happy about it. That's how his reaction to the timesheet. And he wasn't really happy that he was in first place. I don't think he will be enough.
That's crazy.
DNF, it's the same average.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So who's next? We've seen some really good souls, really good cubing here. Best time in the final so far, 591. We might see a better time. What is the fastest single so far? Wasn't it by Kevin? 5.4?
Yeah,
Kevin
Kevin
Gerhard.
Gerhard. Yeah, he's going to be up now right now, so let's see what he can do.
Oh, really?
Hollande.
In 6th position from the Netherlands.
There we go.
Mats Falk.
Mats Falk. Wearing his stylish sunglasses like a boss.
He always does the Elks, so that really helped his times.
All right, so it's the Netherlands versus Germany again, like we saw yesterday in the Nations Cup. We didn't do so well, did we, Rania?
No, we kind of lost.
We kind of lost. Let's see if Mats can do it on his own better than we could do it with the 3 of us. Here he goes up for his first solve.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mats with a
606.
6.06.
There you go, Mats.
If he does better than second place.
Well, he knows what it's like to become second.
Yeah, he always does.
He really wants it this time, I
Yeah.
guess. So that was on blue, right? He only does blue and green.
Yeah.
Is that because of his color blindness, or is there another reason?
No, just because he's colorblind.
I guess your voice is cracking again. There goes Kevin. Oh, that does not look good. No, 899.
Kevin with an
899.
8.99.
He had some locks. I mean, he was putting in some force while turning.
Yeah,
he was
the
not
FTL was
letting
quite
it
good,
flow.
actually.
There was no flow there. I mean, he was.
No, also OL transition wasn't really good.
Yeah, take a sip, Mats. Take your time. It's not like we're all waiting for you. No. That's not good. No.
Mats with an 8.42.
Do you think some pressure will be on right now for him?
Surely. I mean, he's basically in the same boat after Sung after 2 souls. You know, an 8 and a 6. I mean, you know that 8's gonna have to move over to the worst solve in your average for it not to count. I mean, 3 souls left. And Kevin for his second. You could see it was shaking there, right? Oh, yeah. The nerves.
9.34.
Kevin with a 9.34.
You can see it turns really fast, but also locks up. So
I guess
in the end, it's
his
slow.
turning style is not really fit for the finals, is it?
No. Well, it might be just be nerves.
It might be nerves, yeah. Yeah, will we see that baby powder again before one of the last souls? That's a question we have in here right now. All right, Mats. All right, 707. That was really close to being 708.
Are you famous for 708?
I don't know, what's that?
I don't know.
708? I remember the last solve at Euros being 708. The whole crowd exploded. Well, at least we answered one of the first questions we asked ourselves. Is 708 average enough to win? Well, we already know it's not.
That's better.
Yeah, there
Kevin
he goes.
7.35.
7.35.
Maybe he's getting a little bit acclimatized to...
yeah, or maybe he thinks he's already done.
Well, it could be both ways. I mean, you could... I really like, you know, especially before your first solve, just to do a tryout solve, you know? You got the time, take it, use it wisely. You can get used to the lighting, get used to the atmosphere. All right, Mats, solve number 4. No.
Mats is going to be out.
Mats with an 8.83.
Safe to say, Netherlands is probably not going to be on the podium.
No. You only can get like 7.18 average right now.
And still 4 people coming up. Yeah, I guess he knows it. Yeah, there we see the baby powder again. Oh. 774. You really could see the frustration in his execution there, couldn't you?
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself.
Yeah, shaking his head.
So Mats Cube is coming right now.
Oh, well, nothing to lose here. Oh,
827.
Mats with an 8.27.
Puts him at a 792 average. 792.
That's a +2.
Oh.
Kevin with a 9.
So he's 1 turn off, so he gets a +2 in his time. 9.27.
Yeah, so for those that
Let's
are
have a big
not watching, if
round
you
of
finish the
applause
cube
for
with
Mats
only one
and
move
Kevin
to go,
Gerhardt.
you get a 2-second penalty. applause for Mats, but that's not what he's looking for. He can go take a shower.
He's right now like fourth.
Yeah, and with four
he is.
people, I mean, and not just
No, he's gonna drop down even more than
coming
this.
up. I mean, he's not satisfied with that at all. So coming up next, it's Bill, right? No, it's actually, sorry, it's Max and Patrick. Max and Patrick. So Max finished fourth in the semis with 739 average,
Et maintenant,
613
en
single,
quatrième
which is actually
position
one
des
of his
États-Unis
worst
d'Amérique.
averages
In
in the
fourth
last few
position,
weeks.
He's
That's
so
crazy.
fast.
from the
We'll
United
see what
States
he
of
will do right
America,
now.
Max Parr.
There he is.
There he comes. Winner of the one-handed championships as well, with a new world record.
There is.
En troisième
Versus
position des
Patrick.
États-Unis d'Amérique.
Qualifying in third place from the United States of America, Patrick Pons.
There's Patrick Pons. Fun fact about him, he likes breakfast.
Yeah, he watches Breaking Bad a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he identifies with Walter Jr.
Ah, well, he likes breakfast, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's not singing along. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah. So he qualified with a 737 average, which is also quite good for him, I think.
Yeah, he's tight with Felix there. So Patrick is using a Volk with magnets as well from the cubicle. And Max is using a Gan Air UM with the yellow nuts. Max coming up first. So Patrick has to wait a little bit. There goes Max. Wow.
Max with a 5.87.
Wow. That is really, really good.
It's also quite interesting to see that he goes down with the cube and then he comes up again to stop it.
Yeah, that's interesting. So that we saw some good times on that first solve. You know,
Yeah.
Matt's got a 6. Max got a 5. And Lucas also got a 6. So maybe that's not the worst. Wow!
Patrick with a 5.47.
Wow! 547.
So these boys are really lit.
Can we
Getting consecutive
confirm
fives.
there's something on that scramble that's easy?
We have to check afterwards.
Or is it just the fact that they're just
They're
so
just
good?
really fast.
Maybe they're just so good.
Yeah.
Is that the fastest solve of the competition so far? Wow. In the finals, that's really amazing.
A 717.
Max with a 7.17.
Let's see if Patrick can do a better continuation of that 5 than Max did. Little luck there. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, 840. You could really see the nerves in his POL.
Yeah, you know, that solve looked okay from the start, but then at some point he started locking up. Is it a +2? It's okay.
Patrick with an 8.40.
Thumbs up from
It
the
was
judge
just,
there.
just below 45 degrees off the normal position.
Yeah, so the border between a +2 or not a +2 is obviously just exactly at the point of half a turn. So half a turn is 45 degrees.
Max with a
7.39.
7.39.
He looked like he locked up a little bit.
He needs to
there.
do a little bit better to win.
Yeah, I mean it's really good, but maybe he just needs another really good sub 7, because that would be counting, you know. Yeah,
6.8.
Patrick with a
6.88.
6.88.
So that's Patrick in the lead, providing,
Yeah.
you know, assuming that 8 is gonna
Let's hope it
drop
doesn't
out.
get something higher than 8.4.
So Max with 5.77 and Patrick with 5.8 and another 6. Max going up for 4th. That looks good. Yeah,
Six
six
flat.
flat, six
Max
flat.
with a 6.00.
And that's counting. I mean, wow.
Yeah,
That's
He
counting.
would get the 6.34 average if he beats that 5. He got the first solve.
634 is possible. Wow. And at worst, he's going to get a 685 average, so that will mean he would be in the lead. Let's see what Patrick can do here. He already has a counting 6, you know? Oh.
It's okay.
761
Patrick
is
with a
okay. No plus 2
7.61.
there.
So Patrick is really on the edge for getting +2s.
He is, yes. Well, he looked a little shaky on that PLL. I mean, that solve really could have been much faster. Was that an E-perm, though? I think it was. I'm not really sure, but it looked like some moves that, like he was doing the D moves. I think it was an E-perm. Seven 76.
Max with a
That's his worst.
7.76.
So we're gonna get a 6.85 average, right?
Yeah, 685 average.
So that's gonna be first place then, right now.
That puts him in first with yeah. Wow. Soon second then at 702, but let's see what Patrick can do in his last. Maybe he can get that 5 counting if he gets a skip. Let's see what the skip gods have in mind for us. Well, he's going to be happy with that single anyway. I mean, that might give him some money. Ooh. I guess not.
Yeah.
Patrick with an 8.36.
He really had problems with the cross first pair, and then the second
Yeah.
pair wasn't really great either.
You know, he started to lock up, and
Let's have a big
Then
round of
from that
applause for
point on,
Max
it was-
Park
it
and
was over.
Patrick Pont.
but well done, well done. I mean, the pressure that they are on, I mean,
Yeah.
it's still crazy.
Patrick is already off the podium, so right now it's. Let's see, Max is on top.
Yeah. So we will see, as you can see, Max Park in the lead, like I
Yep.
said.
And America is well represented on the podium right now.
America is really overrepresented on the podium right now, yeah. But let's see what happens now. I mean, it's Felix and Bill, so that's Australia versus Canada. And Bill really
Et
did good in
maintenant,
the
les deux derniers
semis.
finalistes. En deuxième position,
The final
d'Australie.
two.
Qualifying in second position from
In
Australia.
second position only,
Felix
it's Felix
Zemdegs.
Zemdegs. From Australia, the clear favorite.
He's the
But
favorite
let's
to
see
win.
if he can make it. That music, though. The Imperial March, isn't it? Star Wars. Darth Vader is coming. Wow.
So he qualified with a 7.37 average as well, and he got a 6.4 single.
Enfin, en première position du Canada,
And now qualifying in first
Seat
place
one
from
from the
Canada.
semis.
Bill Wang.
Bill Wang from Canada. Whoa, that really looks like a very chill person. But maybe it's only from the outside. I mean, inside he must really be nervous as well.
So they both use against cubes.
Yep. Actually, they both used exactly the same cube with the yellow nuts as well. All right, Felix up for his first solve. He's color neutral, so I'm really interested in what his first cross color would be. I guess it's blue. Oh, 827.
Felix
He
with
is
a
not good
8.27.
with that. He's not happy with that at all. Let's see what Bill can do. Bill is color neutral as well, isn't it? He also opted for the blue cross. 618, but is that okay? Is that okay?
It's okay.
Yes, it is.
So they
Bill
both
with a
started on blue
6.18.
and matted as well, and he got a good time on it. So
Yeah.
I guess blue cross is really easy.
That first scramble, I'm really interested in what that would be for the blue cross. Now for the second one. I mean, everything is still possible for Felix. He only has to do 4 really good solves. Only. Oh,
It's
8.10.
Felix with an 8.10.
Wow. That's a surprise. I mean, is he out already? That's the question. I mean,
Yeah, I need like 3 5s right now to.
is he ready to go to the showers? That's what we would ask in
Mhm.
Dutch. But I mean, he can really. He could.
Yeah.
If anybody could do it, he would be able to pull it off. I mean, 3
Yeah, he
5s
is.
and he's there. You know.
Yeah.
Bill for number 2. No, that's not good.
877.
That's not good. 877.
Bill with an 8.77.
His POL was really lucky, so I guess the nerves also getting to him right now.
Yeah. But I mean, Bill's still in the running. You could see it even like Sung. Sung had a bad single there, really early on, and he still managed to do really good solves after that. So let's see how Bill copes with the pressure. Felix for 3. All right,
655.
655.
Felix with a
It didn't look like it would be faster than a
6.55.
655. I know what he did on POL, but it looked faster than a 655.
Yeah, the start looked really good. I mean, maybe he had a bad case for the OL and PLL. I'm not really sure. I mean, he does it so fast that it's basically really hard to tell from here which cases he had. Bill only in a t-shirt while Felix is wearing his sweater. I mean, it's quite cold here, so. Whoa, 677.
Bill with a 6.77.
And that's counting. I mean,
So I guess he is coping well with the nerves.
he is coping well with the nerves. I mean, that 618 on his first is already better than the 677. So that means that 677 will be included into his average. While Felix has a counting 8.10. I mean, 8.10. Oh,
705.
Felix with a 7.05.
You can see his locks on his POLs as well. Normally Felix is really good at POL.
I mean, that means his best possible average for Felix is 723. That means he's out. He's out. I mean, yeah. Let's see what Bill can do.
Oh, 846.
Bill with an 8.46.
So now that's counting
And
for
that's
him.
counting.
Because he got an 877 earlier. And so it will kind of ruin his average.
That's so Felix Zemdex. That's a good soul, 668, but it's not enough. It's not enough. That puts him with a 728 average.
That's out of the podium, actually.
That's not podium. That's no podium. I mean, Bill still could make podium if he does a really good solve. But I guess the winner is already decided. $742. That's the last
Bill
solve
with a
of these finals. That
7.42.
puts Bill with a 755 average.
He's actually slower than Felix.
He is, yeah. I mean,
Let's have a huge round of applause for Felix Zemdegs and Bill Wang.
yes, yes.
So that ends our finals.
Lots of
and
applause.
Max Park is the one to win this World Championship.
Max Park.
And Sean Nam finishes second, and Lucas Adder finishes
So we got the
third.
live results here. I mean, it's confirmed. It's officially. It's Max Park from the United States of America winning the 2017 Rubik's Cube World Championships.
All right,
Song
I hope
Yuk
everyone
Nam
enjoyed that.
coming in second with 702, and Lucas Edder from America with
So we're gonna have
724.
a quick break whilst we set up for the award ceremony, so that should be very soon.
Donc on espère que vous avez apprécié. On va faire une petite pause, le temps de mettre en place le podium et de préparer la cérémonie de remise des prix.
Wow, that was really exciting, wasn't it, Daniel?
This was the most intense final I've ever seen.
Wow, you know, they must be shaking, but I'm here also shaking. That was crazy.
Yeah, but also, if you
man.
look at the averages, they're not that much worse than in the semifinals.
No, they're
like
not.
A few people did pretty bad, but also the top guys were just as fast in the semifinals.
They were, yeah. I mean, and it stayed like the way it was before in the first 3 rounds. There was only one guy with a sub-7 average, sub-7 wins.
Yeah, and Max Park has also won the U.S. Nationals.
He did. So that's his second big
Major
tournament
title. Yeah.
in a row. I mean, it's only last week that he did it, right?
Yeah, so you can just see that he's really on it in finals, and he copes really well with pressure.
He is really coping with the pressure. Like I said, I mean, he's so constant, you know?
Yeah, and also if he gets like a bad time, a 7.3 for him is quite bad. I still managed to get a 6 low after that.
Yeah, so that means like his previous round, the semifinals, that really was his worst average in a while.
Yeah, Max really also practices competitions with his mother, so that's why he's probably really experienced.
He's really simulating the exact procedure, right?
That really helps you with nerves.
Yeah.
That will help you with nerves.
I remember, you know, we prepared for the Worlds as well. I mean, we only started practicing the averages of 5 only like a week.
This is the Rubik's World Championship 2017.
The cube showed the complexity of art inside
whilst the 2017 championships are now complete. We can't wait to see you in the coming years, where your stories inform the foundations for the next competition.
The problem is there is the potential, but if they don't see the potential, so that what you find is not a piece of stone, but it's a diamond.
And next, we have our competitor with the greatest number of podiums, Felix Zemdegs. And next, we have our fastest solve of the competition, which was 5.47 by Patrick Ponce. And now we're going to go on to the fastest solve of each country. So, can the following people please come up? So, from Andorra with 29.65, Alex Boza Gonzalez. From Argentina, Bautista Bonazola with 9.13. From Australia, Felix Zemdegs with 7.28. From Austria, Christoph Klasch, 12.86. From Bahrain, Aisha Jamshir, 17.68. From Belarus, Ilya Zabrodotsky, 11.00. From Belgium, Bruno Vervoort, 10.38. From Brazil, Matias Barbosa de Miranda, 10.27. From Canada, Bill Wang, 7.55. From Chile, Jose Garrido, 12.73. From Chile, Mulun Yin, 8.16. From Colombia, Rafael Felipe Cordoba, 10.82. From Croatia, Sven Seso, 25.18. From the Czech Republic, Wojciech Kundera, 10.32. From Denmark, Martin Vela Ada, 8.24. From Estonia, Alfred Seidlo, 12.46. From Finland, Kim Jokinen, 10.04. From France, Alexandre Callier, 7.57. From Germany, Kevin Gerhardt, 8.67. From Greece, Anthony Patarakis, 8.71. From Hong Kong, Chao Kai-wai, 13.42. From Hungary, Huno Bosing, 9.49. From India, Rituraj Sohoni, 9.82. From Indonesia, Firstian Fushada, 8.14. From Iran, Sayed Mohammed Hossein Fatemi, 10.38. From Ireland, Kieran Bayan, 8.38. From Israel, Amit Shefer, 17.48. From Italy, Simone Santasiero, 12.18. From Jamaica, Karen Brooks, 125.88. From Japan, Arafumi Fushimi, 8.68. From Jordan, Nate Abu Dahab, 18.28. From Korea, Sung Hyuk Nam, 7.02. From Latvia, Jakub Zyanovs, 14.32. From Lebanon, Ryan Al Hobaib, 14.18. From Lithuania, Jakub Jelanovsky, 26.60. From Malaysia, Muhammad Haris bin Azizan, 7.91. From Mauritius, Milin Boiru, 38.07. From Mexico, Abraham Torres Ortiz Aguirre, 13.31. From Mongolia, Mugdelga Shineku, 11.24. From Montenegro, David Pantovic, 7.25. From Morocco, Mohamed Ben Driss Chokri, 18.37. From the Netherlands, Mats Volk with 7.92. From New Zealand, James McDiarmid, 10.81. From Norway, Morten Arborg, 7.95. From Panama, Rui Neves da Silva, 47.31. From Peru, Juan Pablo Huanqui, 9.89. From the Philippines, Robbie Villareca, 10.2. From Poland, Michal Rzewuski, 8.90. From Romania, David Serban-Enescu, 14.27. From Russia, Artem Ganza, 9.84. From Singapore, Wang Tong, 16.18. From Slovakia, Tomasz Zatroc, 10.67. From Slovenia, Stash Zupank, 8.21. From Spain, Carlos Mendez Garcia Barossa, 7.88. From Suriname, Carmen Liu, 15.09. From Sweden, Daniel Wallin, 8.50. From Switzerland, Richard Delacoste, 9.76. From Taiwan, Yifan Wu with 8.34. From Tunisia, Moez Boussassa, 11.59. From Turkey, Mets Sagdink, 11.64. From Ukraine, Mikita Taita, 9.97. From the United Kingdom, Alexander Lau, 8.19. From Uruguay, Ernesto Cabrera, 16.36. And finally, from the United States of America, Max Park with 6.85. Please give a round of applause for the winners for each country at the World Championships. Thank you, the winners from each country.